I'm Isabella Stackhouse. I go to Calvin College and I'm an elementary education major and an early childhood education major. I believe I would be a valuable UChapter leader because I have dealt with mental illness a lot in the past. I personally have 3 mental illnesses: generalized anxiety disorder, panic disorder, and major depression. And I have friends and family who have dealt with different mental illnesses and have helped them through that. I'm in a lot better place now than I was in the past couple of years. I've been to counseling and I started taking medication, and I've learned lots of really healthy coping mechanisms to use to deal with my anxiety and depression. And I'd like to help others learn how to use those as well as educate people as what to do if their friend approaches them and tells them about something they're struggling with. At Calvin, we have a commendable counseling center. There isn't really a student outreach for mental illness, and I think that students can kind of connect to each other in a different way than an adult could. So hopefully this organization could help reach out in a different way than the counseling center could. I would like to reduce the general stigma around mental illness on our campus, as well as at a Christian college, address the anxiety that comes with being a person of faith and living with a mental illness. On our campus, in an ideal world, obviously mental illness would be handled a lot better, but I think our campus does try their best, but there is a struggle with protocol around mental illness and how to handle that. So I'd really like to see an improvement in that area. As well as I think a lot of times in a Christian community, the answer is always just, pray. You just need to pray more. And I do think prayer is really, really valuable. But a lot of times with mental illness, you do need other healthy coping mechanisms in your toolbox to use on top of prayer. 5 interesting or quirky facts about me. One is that I love Disney. It's one of my favorite things. Disney World is probably my favorite place in this entire world, and it just brings me so much joy and happiness. Number 2 would be that I love the outdoors. Taking walks in fresh air has been one of the healthy coping mechanisms I've learned, and I just love being outside in nature. Number 3 is that I eat my French fries with mayo, and I eat my sweet potato fries with ranch. Really delicious. Number 4 is that I'm a really artistic person. I was almost an art major before I changed to education, and I'm really creative and I love art, and it's another healthy coping mechanism that I've learned is just expressing my feelings through art. And the 5th one is that I just love caring for others. It brings me a lot of joy to help other people through good times and difficult times, and just being there to listen and to help them through whatever they're going through. I absolutely love my college campus. There are a lot of different quirky things about it. One of them would be we are a huge Ring by Spring campus. Ring by Spring is that by the end of your senior year, you're engaged to be married. And that happens more often than not on this campus. Number 2 would be that we have a huge Dutch community on this campus. There's a saying, if you ain't Dutch, you ain't much. That's very popular here, and it's very enriched in Dutch culture. Number 3 would be the serenades that happen on our campus. Guy floors in the dorms will go around and serenade all the girl floors at the different dorms, and vice versa, in song. It's really fun. Number 4 would be floor dates. On our campus, in our dorms, we have a really great dorm community, and a girl floor and a guy floor will pair up and go do a really fun activity together, like ice skating or bowling or something. It's really great. And number 5 would be Loft. Loft is a church service we hold in our chapel every Sunday night, and at the end of Loft, we all stand in a circle and hold hands and sing a really encouraging song. It's really powerful. Mental illness is something I am extremely passionate about, and I know that starting a UChapter would be a huge responsibility and a lot of work, but I am so ready to take on that responsibility because I think that our campus needs this, and it's such a valuable thing that every campus and every person on this earth can use, and I really would just love to bring that to my campus.